Niger River Basin Development Authority at Mina.
Mr. Chairman, sir, other honorable members, my name is Yusuf Musa, the Executive Director of Finance and Admin of Niger River Basin.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and honorable members. My name is Engineer Timothy Auta. I oversee the Planning and Design Directorate of Niger River Basin Development Authority. Thank you, sir.
So, Auditor General, please can you lead us into this investigation?
Payment without relevant supporting documents attached to payment vouchers totaling 32,494,132 naira. Paragraph 603, subsection 1 of the Financial Regulation states, all vouchers are contained full particulars of each service, such as dates, numbers, quantities, distances, and rates, so as to enable them to be checked without reference to any other document, and will invariably be supported by relevant documents such as local purchase orders, invoice, special letters of authority, time sheets, etc. Audit observed that 1. 4 payment vouchers totaling 32,494,132 naira were raised in May 2019 for upgrades and maintenance services, and payments were made accordingly. And 2. Relevant supporting documents such as award letters, BOQs, job completion certificates, etc. that will authenticate the expenditure were not attached to the payment voucher. The above anomalies could be attributed to weaknesses in the internal control system at the Upper Niger River Basin Development Authority, MENA. The risks: 1. Payment for jobs not executed. 2. Diversion of public funds. Management response: no response. And the office recommended that the managing directors will furnish reasons why relevant supporting documents were not attached to the payment voucher. 2. To account for the sum of 32,494,132 naira. 3. Remit the sum of 32,494,132 to the Treasury. Number 4. Forward evidence of remittance to this August committee. And the last but not the least, number 5. Otherwise apply sanctions relating to irregular payment specified in paragraph 3106 of the Financial Regulations.
Number 1 query, as raised by the Auditor General for the Federation. Of course, you must have been served with these queries, and you have appeared here to give this honorable committee details of these issues raised, whether they were true or not. We want to know, and want to know why relevant regulations of this nation were violated by the agency. MD, can you respond?
We later submitted the relevant documents to Office of the Auditor General, and they were duly accepted, and we were consequently cleared.
When did you make the submissions?
In May 2020, and the acknowledgement was in June 2020.
Auditor General, can you confirm that?
The chairman,
The submission was late in May, but what they submitted with respect to these things, we've perused it, although it was late, because there's a timeline for which submission must be made, and that submission was not made within the specified time. That's why the report has to enter into the annual paragraph of the Auditor General for the Federation, sir.
Those submissions you made to the Auditor General, you attach them here? Are they here? What page?
Mr. Chairman and honorable members, our response to the queries raised is in page 5 of our submission. Page 5 and page 5, 6, and 7.
Auditor General,
Sir.
to the best of my knowledge, this is just a letter to your office. You were supposed to attach and submit relevant documents on the payment or on the issues raised, especially the first issue. So yes, this is just a response. What about the documents, the supporting documents? Where are they?
Mr. Chairman, sir, while we were doing the submission, we went there with all the documents in Auditor General's office. And if you go further in the review of the query response submitted, in page 10 of our submission, here you will find the review of the query by Auditor General. And the issue in question is there as issue number 4. As issue number 4. That's after the review of the Auditor General.
Auditor General, are you following?
Yes, I do.
And can you confirm the submission and clearance?
You know, the procedure is to enable accountability and transparency. The moment the such report has entered into annual paragraph, even though that you have submitted to the office, that does not preclude you in attaching it to some of your submission. But truly, that has been done in our office. But it has been a subject of in the public domain. So it is expected that it should be included in the submission to that of the National Assembly, because that was what was addressed in the report. But truly, it was submitted to our office, and we have reviewed everything, and that's why we issued these things. But in the presentation to this August committee, it is expected that it should be included by submission, sir.
Honorable colleagues, we have listened to them. We have listened to the submissions by the Auditor General for the Federation. Is there any comment, question on this particular issue? The Palace?
Yeah, Chairman.
20. Thank you, Chairman. Bro, how much is your 2020 appropriation? Yes. Your query is in 2020, 2021. Your query is in 2020. 2019. Okay, this letter. A letter was replied to you from the OAG 30th June 2020 concerning this query. Part of this query now is you have all retired cash of 10,919 naira. That's part of the query, isn't it? Are you clear about that one? Huh? Please, can you explain what happened to that all retired cash and the response?
Well, on issues number one, I believe so. On supporting documents, right? So that's the issue we are tackling now. Yeah. FCNE.
Sorry, my name is Aliyu Babamiso. As regards the query of 32 billion for despite the response from the Office of the Auditor General, can you make available the documents to the Honorable Committee for verification? That's what I'm suggesting.
Let's take the Auditor General's query, which is a payment without relevant supporting documents. So what response did you give on that?
We have submitted the documents, and the response was accepted by the Office of the Auditor General.
Auditor General, can you confirm that?
That's what I said before your coming in, that they submitted to our office, but because of the time lag, because there is a specified period in which when a report is sent to an FDA for them to respond, and that time has lapsed because, and that's why the reason why the three issues has to be included in the annual paragraph of Auditor General for the Federation. They submitted to our office, but that was after the report has entered into the annual paragraph. So it is only the National Assembly's August Committee, since it has entered.
Yes, so where are the documents? Where are the documents submitted? Yes, please, CEO. Where are those supporting documents? No. You are invited to this committee to submit those documents. The matter is already before the Public Account Committee, so it's not that they are with the Auditor General. It has passed that stage. It's been reported to the National Assembly. So you need to provide us with those documents to now look at the document and see whether they satisfy the issues raised. Do you have those documents now submitted to the National Assembly? Sir?
We don't have them.
Yes, you have to submit them to us.
We have submitted to Auditor General.
You are saying the same thing, Uncle. And we are both speaking English. Oh. You submitted to the Auditor General after your matter had been closed by the Auditor General and forwarded to the National Assembly by virtue of the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution. So now you are here, you are supposed to submit them to us. That's the only way we can then clear you that yes, you have met the requirement. So please, you have to submit those documents to the Public Account Committee, and then we'll examine those documents and know whether you have fulfilled you have satisfactorily answered that query, number one. Number two.
Issue number two, non-retirement.
Non-retirement of cash advances totaling 10,919,440 naira. Paragraph 1405 of the Financial Regulations states accounting officers are responsible for ensuring the prompt payment of all advances by installments or otherwise. Furthermore, paragraph 1420 of the Financial Regulations states it is the responsibility of all accounting officers to ensure that all advances granted to officers are fully recovered. Also, Treasury Circular reference number TRY/A2 and B2/2013, OAGF/CAT/026, Volume 1/118, dated 9th April 2013, which states all accounting officers and officers controlling expenditure are to ensure that all local procurement of stores and services costing above 200,000 shall be made only through award of contract, except as provided
by Public Procurement Act 2007. Audit observed 8 cash advances amounting to that amount that were granted to 4 officers of the authority in October 2018 remain unretired as at the time of audit in 2020. 2 of the officers were granted multiple cash advances without retiring the previous ones, and 3, all the officers concerned were granted advances in excess of 200,000 threshold, contrary to the extant regulations. And the office recommended those furnish reasons why advances granted were not retired by year end, as required by extant regulation. 2, recover the unretired advances totaling that amount from the beneficiaries and remit same to the treasury. 3, forward evidence of remittances to the public account committees of the National Assembly. And 4, otherwise apply sanctions relating to failure to recover advances and non-retirement of advances specified in paragraphs 3118 and 3124 of the financial regulations, respectively.
Yes, please, over to you. You may please refer us to the page where your response to this query is in this document you submitted to us.
The response is initial response was on page 6, and then the review on that is on page 10.
Hello, just one after the other. You said the initial response. What does that mean? Which one is initial?
Okay. When we first responded,
this one talks about that's the one you put as audit issue 6.
Yes.
The one you identified as audit issue 6 here.
Yes. So we submitted all the relevant documents. That is the retirement, and in that report
Submitted to who?
to Auditor General.
Where are the copies in this document?
We
And
have
you
them
also,
on
you also refer us to appendix 4.
page 14. The documents are there. Page 14. Up to
Page 14. Okay. These ones are cash advance vouchers. They are cash advance vouchers. Okay, just a moment. How long have you been in this position, sir? As MD?
6 years.
6 years. That's 2000 and what?
2017. 2017?
You resumed 2017.
Yes.
So it was in your tenure that these issues happened.
Yes.
Who is your director of finance? Your director of finance. Do you understand what a retirement of advances mean? Okay, which of the documents here is a retirement of an advance? Use your microphone. Director of finance, this question is to you. I'm asking you. Use your microphone. Sorry, were you the agency that came and met me in the office?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for your concession at that time. I was ill, and You have to come to represent me.
You were ill. But did they tell you the whole story of what happened that day? Because the first thing they told me was not that you were ill. The first thing they told me, and let me not expose you too much. You know, you were ill. Anybody can be ill. But they came and told me that you were going to receive the honorable minister on that day, so you couldn't come. And I picked up my phone. I wanted to call the minister to ask him where he will be visiting that day. And he said, please, I shouldn't call minister, that you were actually ill. So I hope you are better now. Okay, alhamdulillah. So, no, the day of asking answer, though, I want it because I'm not too sure he understands what retirement is. So, which of the documents you have here is a retirement of an advance? What's your own designation, sir? The man in the other one in brown. Budget. Audit. Okay, yeah, you can also answer. You have an answer?
Mr. Chairman, sir, that page 14 is just the summary of the other documents beneath it.
Page 14?
Yes, that's just the summary.
Maybe we are dealing with different documents. This is my own page 14.
Yes.
It's a summary of what?
Just like a cover page of all the attachments attached with respect to, yes. Then you go further, sir.
Okay, we are going further, sir.
You go down.
We are going down, sir.
That's page 15.
Yes,
On page 15.
we are 15.
We have gone down to 15, eh?
Page 15, sir.
Page?
From page 15, 16, 17.
Retirements.
These are retirement of advances.
Yeah, these are the retirement attachments, sir.
Where's the retirement form? There should be a retirement form.
These are payments.
Are they, those are the retirements?
No.
I don't know. Are you officers of the Accountant General's office?
No, sir.
Your Accountant General's office? Okay, no, you don't post to River Basin authorities. Okay. But I don't think they understand what... yes.
Some of the advances are DTA, some are direct purchases. Yeah. Some are direct purchases. For those that were granted in respect of DTA, DTA forms are attached. Then for the advances that were granted for direct purchases, you see the purpose in which the advances were granted for are also attached. Some, they are for meals. Received for those meals from eateries are also attached.
Auditor General, comment on this is a claim.
Since this thing has become a public document and it formed part of the annual paragraph, it's beyond us. So for the mere fact that it was submitted to our office does not preclude all those documents being included in this submission to this August committee. So from their own point now, what they've submitted to our office, to us, we are satisfied with it. But since it's beyond us, and this August committee are the only body that could do justice because it has been published. I think we would have been expecting that all those attachments would have been included here, sir.